So I had pain that was shooting down my left leg. I thought it was hip pain because it was referred there. And then I ended up having like muscle atrophy all down my calf, and I had some foot drop from it. It got pretty bad. I went and saw a PT and then an orthopedic. And because of COVID, I feel like I would have gone to you first, but because I didn't know what to do because it happened all at COVID time. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, then I ended up coming to you and you ended up being the answer. Feel so much better now. And then I was pretty active before everything happened. I completely stopped working out. So I wanted to get back in, but I didn't feel safe going back to the programs that I used before because I feel like that's kind of attributed to the pain. So yeah, once you said that you had the online program for lower back, I felt like that would be a good segue back into my previous workouts. It was really good. I felt like at times I had, how do I say that? Like the pain that I was still having, the workouts that you were giving me were able helped alleviate the pain. So I was working those muscles that needed to just strengthen, I think. And I had a lot of like balance issues at that point because my muscles had atrophied so much in my left leg. Um, so yeah, I feel like it really helped. They were like good pinpoint exercises to really get me back to where I wanted to be. I can run again.
Yeah.
That was the big thing. I went actually and did like sprints yesterday.
Sweet.
So yeah, being able to run again was a huge thing for me. I definitely avoided it because it was like every time I had taken a step, I felt like I was just getting a shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely able to be active again like I wanted to be. I definitely feel comfortable working out. I think that was my biggest, I had a lot of fear around it because I felt like, I think we had discussed too, that it was probably the icing on the cake was doing so many burpees. We did a burpee challenge right in March, and then that's when everything kind of went downhill. So I think the fact that it was a workout injury really made me nervous about going back into it. That's what kind of the lack of confidence, and it definitely helped me out a lot. This was the guy too that we had fostered that he's a puller. So
Oh,
yeah, we able actually like getting him back. I was a little nervous about that, but I can walk him and it doesn't hurt my back. I think I feel overall I feel stronger. I have a very physical job too. So working with kids every day, I was definitely nervous about being as active as I used to be. So now I feel confident when I'm giving treatments for kiddos. And then yeah, overall just kind of like happy to be back into working out. I think that's a big mental health thing for me, and to have that taken away really messed up as well. A lot of the times in the program as well, you checked in with me and we talked about like which exercises worked. You were going to progress me into a more not harder but more like strenuous exercises, which I think that progression really helped as well. So you were just really took feedback really well and listened and tried to help me as much as possible. So we, like, we're getting married in May.
mhm.
We eloped, but we're supposed to have our big party next year. So I was in this great shape for it. So now I just want to get back to where I was. So that's a big one. But Al and I were talking about once things open up again, we want to start training for sprint tries again.
Cool.
So being able to do that, it's a big goal.
Fantastic.
I think honestly the biggest takeaway from the program is that it just helped me build my confidence and get back to, like, now I'm in a spot where I'm back to the workouts I was doing before. And like,
Right.
especially this week, the fact that I ran yesterday and was doing sprints, and I went for a jog with one of the dogs as well the other day. So I just feel like I'm back to where I was.